Hey, welcome to Saturday Night D&D with D and Brig. That's you,
I guess
Brandon.
that's me.
That's
Oh,
you.
crap. Okay, well, here comes a game out of my pocket. So, welcome back, everybody. Last session, let's see. I'm going to talk a lot this entire game. Anybody else want to try and recap?
There were dragons and sky people. Um, we were fighting them,
So far, you're 3 for 3.
and
Pick it up.
I think some people just joined the fight.
I truly don't remember, and I've got AFK real quick too. So be right back.
Yeah, we were on a
It's all
boat.
good.
Oh, okay, I remember. Vivosh and I were hanging out in the crow's nest. Okay, it's all clicking now.
Oh, yeah, now you're remembering back to the very moment the game started. We're all
Yeah,
good.
yeah. We're hanging out. You're just having a good time, and everybody else was below deck doing their own things. And we saw another ship. We thought maybe they were Skyrits, and trademarking that name, by the way. I don't think we ever found out if they were not Skyrits. They were getting closer, and then we were attacked by some mean
Unrelated
dragons.
group of Skyrits.
Huh?
What was that?
By an unrelated group of Skyrits.
Yeah, actually, it's we're about to enter a 1v1v1. And
I'm going to amend you there. You were told specifically by Poe, the first officer, that the colors that other ship was flying is a standard flag for trade into Ampharos. So it was not sky pirates. But he did like the new term that you had come up with.
yeah, but I mean, like no Skyrits in history have ever tricked people by flying the legit colors.
You're telling me that they would pose illegitimate flags?
Sacre bleu!
Lie?
I thought pirates were men of honor.
Yeah, but remember, there's that whole thing where he makes where Barbarossa and Elizabeth Swan make a deal. Oh wait, he did say it's more of a guideline, didn't he?
Wow, that's honestly a deep
Anyways.
cut at this year.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I know. Happy 28th of 2024. Let's see if we can at least get it 1 month in. But anyways, yeah. So Skyrits, definite Skyrits and maybe not Skyrits. And everybody came up to start fighting. And I think we're all on the deck now. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't think you have any more. You've had several rounds of combat where no new people showed up. So I think you've got everybody that is ready to fight.
Yeah.
So yes, you guys were hired to the Thunder Scalper as additional defense, with the promise that if you saw this cargo to its destination, you would be gifted with the location of a portal that would get you right up and close to the last location you had identified, where your initial benefactor for this whole campaign, Felix Astracord, the gnome diviner, is currently being held, which through research both funded and individually sought puts him in the gate city of Ribcage, kind of a devil hotspot in Outland. But that's a problem for another day. You are on an airship in the middle of nowhere. Just it's a bunch of sky, and you have been accosted by some Naga, a couple dragons, and some air elemental myrmidons who seem hell-bent on making your day worse. You have made a couple big splats on the map with one of the dragons, one of the Naga. You still have two myrmidons in several people's faces. The DM rolled horribly on all of the Myrmidon's attempts to do significant lightning damage, but hey, there's still time today. The captain of the ship and the first officer have been heavily in combat with you, along with several red shirts. I think one is one of the small splat marks. Yep, I see it. One of the ship hands is down. Another is manning. Actually, the other two are manning some of the ballistae on the corners of the fore and aft deck. We've still got Wivash in the gunner position in the upper right of the map. And also, if nobody has the map up, just double-click your character token. It'll come right back. And Captain Bast herself is manning the gun on the lower right of the map in the face of the other Naga, who has been having a lot of fun with spellcasting and otherwise biting and snapping. We ended last time at the very end of the combat tracker round.
I'm back.
Hold on, I can't hear anything. Oh, right, I dropped it down to 0 because we stopped the session. How's that? Too loud? Not loud enough?
Sounds good to me.
Cool. So, all of that being said, we are now at the top of the round. The captain of the ship is the first to go. She's still got the gun in placement. She's going to take another shot at our annoying Naga target right here. Find... Uh-oh. I don't have the right sheet up. That's how we start a game. There it is. Well, that wasn't even targeting anything. Let me try again. There we go. That's even worse. That's a nat 1. The gun emplacement actually jams when she goes to fire. Just double check. Is there a bonus action she can take as a result? She's going to bonus action disengage and just get out of the harness and take her, let's see, movement speed 5, 10, 15, 20. Just roll backwards. So that's action, bonus to disengage, movement. Yeah, I think that's everything she's got. So the guy right behind her is obviously going to try and defend and shoot at the same target. He's still targeting them, so that's great. Gonna drop another attack. Okay, that's a hit. For a whopping 15. So, solid thunk into the side. It kind of screeches and writhes a little bit, but is still very intent on the couple of morsels right there on the deck in front of it. Lucky, that brings us to you. I believe you're on the foredeck.
No, I was underneath because I was looking up the stairs,
Negative
throwing.
10.
Yeah,
Yep.
This Sky Dragon. It's the same thing.
There
just
is
kinda...
there is now a air elemental blocking your line of sight.
Who is he coming down, or is he fighting someone? Is he fighting who's that? Blaskin?
He's within range to fight Blaskin, but he's also at the same height as the larger Sky Dragon, which is further behind. So he's I won't say he's completely blocking your line of sight, but you don't have a lot of view through the doorway. You were kind of taking that open avenue of shot, and so now he's either He's an easy shot, but you're going to have to take the shot at the dragon with disadvantage.
Looking at the dude fighting Blaskin. Is he floating any?
Yeah,
Or is he,
he's
on-
honest. He's 5 feet off the deck of the door, but that leaves him within range to make melee attacks.
And it's within 5 foot of the ground?
Yes.
Okay, I'm like, I'm gonna get you, and I make a grasping motion with my hand and cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp and try to bring him.
Okay.
He's within 5 foot of the ground.
5 foot square unoccupied space on the ground. You're not on the ground, so it's an interesting question because it's an earthen grasp, and this is not a ship made of earth.
What about that giant stone in the middle? That count?
That's
Okay,
different.
well, if you want to say you can't do it, I'm saying I was just curious because it's like, what's the deck of the ship? If it has to be actual earth, then sure.
Compacted soil. Here, it's gonna be a high DC, but roll me an Arcana check. You're trying to twist the spell as you cast it.
Okay.
That just meets it. I set the DC at 20, and you rolled a 12 plus
Nope.
8. Okay, you can. It's not quite earthen. It's a little more
So-
woody.
The wooden grasp. That's what I.
Sure.
Where did I move my page? Okay, here we go. Maybe we'll make it save anyway. Nope.
Nope. That's a solid against an air elemental. I am really impressed.
Yeah. Target him. And there's his damage. He is
nice dice.
restrained. And I'll get that.
Okay, so Myrmidon 8 is. Does he already?
Oh wait,
have...
wait! I forget. Hang on. Heal him back, because I'd forgotten from because that's a concentration spell. I forgot I had haste up on somebody, so that was just forgetting from session to session. I would not have done that too.
Oh, okay, I'll give him
I'm
back
like,
the health.
why is it showing duration of 6? It's a 10-minute. I'm like, oh wait, that's haste. I didn't know that was on there. So okay, you remove that. Damn it, that was gonna be cool.
I love that like you went through all the roll restrictions and still made it land, and now you're like, oh, never mind.
Yeah, like I say, I would not have done that. So I'm gonna be boring,
Right.
and do a firebolt. Figure will miss. Yep. So all that, and then like, oh, I missed anyway.
Hey, we
Lame.
got to mentally experience how cool that was, even if we retcon it.
Yeah, and then because that's what happened. That's part of the probability. So he sees this all happen in his mind. It's like, yes. It's like, but I should really hold on to that haste. Never mind.
Oh, I love this new narrative angle. Right,
Apples
yep.
will do the flyby attack like he was doing. That should-
On 9?
Yeah, the one because he's been helping Myrmidon 9 because he's helping Will. 'Cause that's Will's pet.
Yes.
I can't move off of him. Take a turn.
That's okay. It does not. Okay, grant advantage attack. It's still there. Okay, cool. Flint, you're up. You are flying 10 feet in the air. Or I would say 10 feet off the deck.
Yeah, he's a little bit higher than 10 feet in the air. If you really think about it.
Fair enough. 25-foot charge towards our dragon friend here. Oh, hold on. Flint, you've got Can you try applying the effect from your racial ability on your action page? We were talking about your dwarven resilience. I think I coded it correctly. Resist poison, advantage save poison. Does that look right, Bradley? Can you see that in his combat tracker? I mean, I'm gonna guess that works. I don't know what the huge circle is, but...
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, it looks correct, except the poison's not actually a condition in the system that it's aware of, so it's not going to auto advantage on the saves, but that's a good note for him to remember it. The resist should work, but the advantage on the save will not.
Oh, poop. Okay.
But that's a note there, so he sees it to know, oh yeah, I've got advantage. And use.
Okay. Flint's silently doing some stuff.
Run silent, run deep.
Uh-oh.
I believe flying is the flight speed is 60, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's in your effect list, too.
Okay.
So you've flown 25 so far. That is a hit, sir. A solid hit. Oh my, it failed. What? What did it fail?
Thunderous smite.
Meaning?
He is sent back 10 feet and prone.
Oh boy. Let's look at the grid here. Oh good. I'm glad Lucky is under the deck. 5, 10.
Flint, I love you. I don't even have. Oh, you've helped me so much.
You're welcome.
And sent prone. So, here, let's see. I'm going to do a dex save on our Myrmidon here. Let's see.
Oh, why did you put him over there? That's not a good place to put him.
No, I'm moving him out of the way for a second,
okay,
just
okay.
so I can target correctly.
I'm not planning to do something cool.
That would
Not
be
anymore.
crazy.
Wait, why is there a target around you? Or I don't know what's going on with the targeting system. I selected the Myrmidon. Oh, maybe he was previously fighting. Whatever. Myrmidon 8. Let me find. Yeah, he was targeting you. So. But I'm not currently selecting him, so let me untarget you. There. Untarget that. So it needs to make a dex save. Where are my... Base and reach, offense. I am failing Fantasy Grounds. How do I just make
What do
a
you want?
standard save with a targeted creature?
If you open up its character sheet, on the stat line, you'll
Oh.
have a little C and a little S on the
Yeah,
side.
okay.
One of them's check, one of them's save.
Oh Lord. Our Myrmidon there made a nat 1 on their dex save. So let's see how much dragon bludgeoning damage they take. Oh. Like, I don't know. He's okay, I didn't roll massive. So wait, how much health does he have? Okay. No, he's all right. We're gonna put just for visibility purposes, we're gonna put the dragon prone there. Myrmidon got tumbled for sure, so we're gonna say he's prone right now, and he took another 9 points of damage. I rolled 3d6 and just rolled like crap.
Okay.
So you move 10 more feet as part of your action.
Yeah, I'm hitting the big snake again.
Okay, you can be here. You have the movement to do it.
Oh, I thought you were just saying he's there, like, visually, but he was...
Well, so, like, I couldn't... He's not, like, draped across the stairs. He just kind of bowled through the Myrmidon and then landed on the deck.
Gotcha.
Uh-oh.
Holy... You rolled a 19 and a 20, sir.
Listen, out of fairness to myself, I'm just gonna use a regular smite.
This goddamn dragon's gonna die. He's pulp.
Yep. Jack, I'm sorry. I don't think you're gonna get to do your cool thing.
Not gonna get to do my cool thing. He's already gonna be dead.
I'm also a turn ahead of you. There was
Nothing
no.
cool.
I'm sorry, Jack. There's probably no way you were gonna get to do what you wanted.
Where's regular old crit? Where are you?
Oh yeah, let's move back to you in the combat order too. There we go.
As a quick question, Brandon, are we operating under the assumption that these air elementals look exactly like these icons?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
It's under your, I think, your cantrips, Divine Smite.
Cantrips. Oh, yeah. That would make sense why I couldn't figure it out. I was like, I don't have cantrips. What the fuck?
That is kind of a description fail, Brandon. Paladins ain't got no cantrips for that shit to be under.
I didn't write this character sheet. It's just in there.
I understand why you couldn't find it, Garrett.
Oh my. Okay, Flint, you swoop in on this dragon that you just like slammed once with a home run hit and knocked to the deck. What's your kill shot look like?
Oh, I come flying in and I land my feet next to its head, and I just bring the hammer down and just splat it all over the place.
So Flint is thoroughly the boys version, covered in gore, like all the way up the front plate and the beard, as this head disappears in a red mist. Yeah, let me turn this one into some smush. Where to go? Is it 26? That's 26. So 26 is I think I just delete it, right? Yep, there we go. So for flavor's sake, let's say that's where its head was.
Yay.
That's where you have landed. You are now, is it alt? Yeah, you are now deck bound. I would ask if there's anything else you want to do on your turn, but I think that was a pretty good period on the end of the sentence.
Yeah, no, I'm good. That was my turn.
Okay. Blaskin, you're up, and you've got a very angry piece of wind in your face.
I sure do. I actually plan on. So what, Garrett?
Oh yes, he is currently prone. He got bowled over by the dragon crashing through him.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to take advantage of that, unfortunately. But I'm gonna like stand over him for a second, and I'm gonna reach down, and I'm gonna very angrily grab his face, and I'm gonna cast Blight. And I'm gonna replace his air elemental gas with toxic gas that erodes his metal armor.
Go for it.
Here's his save. Oh, I better target him first.
Good idea. Y'all earning your keep on this boat.
There we go. Now he's targeted. I think.
Yep. Nope. Now he's not. There he is.
Okay. Blaskin's like mouthpiece that never really opens when he's talking wrenches itself open and sprays toxic gas directly into this creature's body. And it failed the save. That one's
failed the save. Holy shit.
48 damage.
That is really gonna fucking hurt, huh?
Oh my!
Blaskin like breathes this air into his body, and from the inside out, it corrodes the metal parts until they're rust, and he just kind of falls apart into a rusty pile.
Oh my god! There's nothing left. Like it just, yeah, it's rusted bolts, and like even the plates themselves fall like apart from the rivets because the like hold points have disintegrated so much.
I'm imagining it's kind of like brutal to watch as Blaskin like grabs his head and breathes this air into him as he starts to disintegrate from the inside out.
You hear like roll me a wisdom save actually. Give me, let's see, Lucky, Blaskin, and Flint. You all need to roll a wisdom save. This is the creepiest, like gut-wrenchingest wail of like the fading of existence that is just being eaten away in the most horrible fashion.
Which save?
Wisdom.
Keeping up the Blaskin tradition of absolutely killing stuff in the worst possible way.
Flint?
Wisdom save, right?
Am I part of this, or is it just these?
I like the grimdark creeping into this.
I think no. I mean, there's a lot of like.
Why do I have advantage on that?
Because
you just pulled the dragon. You're high. You're high on life right now.
No, I'll say Wivosh, you're safe. There's just a lot of wind noise over the top deck, so you're not catching as much of this. But they were all clustered around. Lucky's below deck, so he actually has less to interfere with his ability to hear. But you're hearing a lot of whoosh. Okay, no, you guys all rolled high enough. Just barely on Blaskin, because you were right in its face. Like, you met it. But, yeah, I think you all might have some bad dreams for a little while. Like, this thing died, like, in the worst way that you've seen somebody go out.
It's, like, worse than drowning. It was like watching somebody put a hose in the mouth of somebody else.
What if drowning, except instead of water, it was toxic sludge?
Yeah.
I was actually thinking, you said it was like drowning, Garrett. My first thought was like, imagine drowning, except it's like you can still breathe all the air, but you're not getting anything out of it. So you just get into a deeper and deeper panic as you panic breathe until you die. That's worse.
You know what? I'll just leave it there. That was perfect.
That's horrifying. I think I'd rather take regular drowning, thanks.
Okay, Blaskin, you have your movement and your bonus. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna stand up and pretend like I just ate something, so I'm gonna like lick my fingers. That's my bonus action. That's basically my turn. I got what I wanted. I rolled really high on that, by the way.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go pout in the corner, but also, can I shoot this air elemental? Am I able to shoot number 9 here?
Oh boy, no. I would say that the I want to call it a rock, but it's more than that. Anyway, the rock in the middle of the ship that helps it float, it's like half the height of the mast, so I think you have no line of sight on that one.
Well, luckily I'm hasted, so.
Yup.
Vivosh, don't kill Steel. Don't kill Steel.
God damn it, I want to do something cool.
Like kill Steel.
Like kill Steel. All right, well, I'm going to take...
It's 10 feet up.
Son of a bitch.
I'm standing on the side of this rock.
Yes. So you're on the mast. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but like there's the mast at the very end. So you were sitting like perpendicular to the deck, 5 feet up the mast.
Okay, hang on a sec. If I can get an assist for this, how many hands does your weapon need, Wivosh?
I have 2 weapons, one for each hand.
And he has 2 hands.
But he also has 2 feet. Think about it.
Quad wielding?
What if I give you a boost? What if I pull you up?
Have you ever heard of the Wivosh Frisbee?
Fastball special.
I mean, he's on the deck though.
Well, so here's the thing. I'm attached to the side. I'm literally standing sideways. What if he grabbed my leg to pull himself up?
So you spent 60 feet of movement to get to the square you're at now, correct?
Yes.
So do you have movement left to go 5 more feet, or was that your movement hasted?
That is my movement hasted. That's 30 doubled.
Never mind.
So you have 2 actions available. If you want to use an action to move / try I don't know, we're getting into kind of edgy territory here.
Yeah,
Will,
we're not
you would
trying to
also
turn this
need
into an
to
anime
be-
battle.
You also no, I want to make that there needs to be a little more in this than, you know, him having haste to be able to do whatever he wants. Will, give me a perception check.
Perception.
Let's say anything above a 13. Oh yeah. Okay. So you see him coming in. He's moving faster than normal, so you needed to have, like, you're already fighting this guy in your face, and you needed to take in that he was coming in. You see the opportunity to kind of give him a hoist up. Like, you could you're gonna burn your upcoming reaction to do this.
Reaction, got it.
But you can, like, throw him high enough to make his attack. So, Wivosh, you're going to burn 1 action to do this extra movement and kind of hoist, and then you'll have your other action available with your regular action economy.
Okay.
As I do this, I whisper to you, "Get that son of a bitch."
I can't wait to roll in that one.
I know. So, if you were not hasted, you get 2 attacks on an attack action?
No, I get 2 attacks on an attack action just for being a fighter.
Yes, that's what I mean. Because you spent the haste action to do the extra movement.
Yeah.
Then go for it. But make sure you've got him targeted.
Yes. There you are, number 9. Did I try? Oh yeah, okay.
Yep.
Alright, here comes the Morning Star. Why do I have advantage?
Oh, it's because of the owl. The
Oh yeah,
owl.
you burned Apple's additional. That's okay. That's a hit.
Doesn't matter. Fuck him up.
Alright, and bonus action to smack him with my offhand.
Hold on, you have extra attack, right?
Yes, but I also have twin weapon fighting, so I can smack him with my offhand.
Instead of your main weapon?
Yeah, and then I can attack again with my attack.
I think we're
that's how that
looking at this from 2 halves of the same whole. Okay, your battle X hits.
God damn. Really need to
Womp.
learn how to roll. Do you go back?
Hey, that was 2 hits in a row.
Guess that's as much as I can ask for.
So are you saying you've still got another attack with your Morningstar?
I believe I do.
A bonus attack if he hasn't used his bonus action.
No, so what he just did was an attack and a bonus with the offhand. But I'm pretty sure extra attack means you can make 2 primary attacks if you attack once.
Isn't that how extra attack works? Yeah.
You don't have dual weapon fighting, do you?
I do.
He does.
It wouldn't matter. That's not how dual weapon. That's not how dual weapon fighting does. Dual weapon fighting just lets him add his strength modifier to his offhand attack.
Correct.
It doesn't give you more attacks.
All right, here comes the Morning Star. But again. Hey!
Somebody snip this. He just got 3 hits in a row.
We did it. We managed to string 3 hits in a row, and we're still not going to kill this guy.
So you know what's going to happen the next 3 games? Whiff.
Oh no!
Can I leave this man with 1 HP?
I'm not going to tell you, but I am going to look. No.
Okay. Well, I got to do a somewhat cool thing.
It's 2 HP.
It looked amazing. Keep going.
It's too bad I have already used up all my actions.
You land back on the deck after the hoist and this flurry of 3 like spinning 2-handed attacks or dual weapon attacks. All 3 of them finding purchase. This thing is just like the plates are starting to like separate and like little like bolts are falling out. The core essence of the wind, like the air elemental, is just like it's jagged, like the lights flickering inside. It's still holding its place, but man, you've got it like on the ragged edge, and then you land in like a 3-point hero pose and stand back up.
Free action, thumbs up to Will.
That's high enough insight. Poe's just gonna nod and stand there and watch. Oh wait, no shit. It's a whole other thing to go kill.
Yeah.
He's gonna leave you to it.
Well, I think these guys got it pretty well in hand. That guy over there just pulped an entire friggin' dragon.
20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, he's moving up. He's gonna take his action to move. 5, 10, 15. He as he's running slightly out of breath, you hear Gumbo. You hear a pardon as he swiftly moves by and just takes up a spot right next to the captain. And he doesn't have a good bonus, so he's just gonna like hold there. Brings us to the Naga over the side of the ship. We're gonna go with what are we gonna try? That's lined up really nicely. Oh shoot, wrong thing. Here, I'm gonna really quickly switch back to Poe and untarget stuff. Alright, now that we're on the Sky Naga, and that is our, okay, target. We're gonna let out a lightning bolt. So that's a dex save from those 3 as energy kind of coalesces in front of this thing, and it kind of retches its mouth forward, and this just like concentrated bolt of just crackling ozone smell and electricity and kind of blinding light bursts forth. So all 3 are going to make
Hey, wait a minute. This guy gets to do the cool thing I wanted to do. What a jerk!
What a jerk! He stole my move.
He stole my move!
Well, the only clear response should be to steal it back from him, Keck.
Yeah, I hope you're okay with killing this like 2 HP air elemental because I'm running over and zapping that guy.
Wow. Okay, so all 3 made their dex save. So this is going to be at half damage.
Oh no!
Damn it. So let me see. Can I? Okay, good. I can add one more because we're upcasting.
Oh,
That's 0.
That could have been much higher.
That's 0 to one of them.
Yeah, there's some evasion going on there.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to laugh at it like that.
You know what? It's starting to move.
Garrett, stop hurting the GM's feelings.
60 feet of fly speed, huh? 5,
Oh.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Yeah, it's moving up. And yeah, I don't think we have any good bonuses there, so up to Will.
Well, I am.
Will, you've been given the thumbs up from Wivosh, the triple hitter.
The greatest honor any man could ever receive from one of his companions. As a free action, I salute you with my sword, and then I attack.
I'm playing the shit out of a card game with you later.
Yeah, we are.
Are you gonna cheat?
All right. That's
Hell yeah, we are.
Let's see. Hunter's Mark is indeed active. Perfect.
Is it on this guy? Yep, he's marked.
Should be. Yep, he is marked. Excellent. Oh, he only needed one hit. Whoops.
4.
Yeah.
You had him down to 4 HP.
Ah. Damn it, and the Sky Naga isn't close enough. Fuck me.
Not with that attitude.
Never did it, boo-boo. Been a while since we had that.
Yeah, at least one
Feel
session.
better?
No, I don't. I feel worse every time you say that shit.
So,
Good.
context-wise, Will, it is still 15 feet higher than you elevation, so there's a significant... It's off the side of the ship and up in the air.
Do a kickflip.
Do a flip.
Oh, yeah. Why didn't we think of that?
Okay, I'll be honest, I actually have something I can do to get to this Naga, but I don't really want to do it because it hurts.
Is it a Legend of Zelda grappling hook?
It's not a Legend of Zelda grappling hook.
Like that, I've lost interest.
Like that, you've lost me. Don't press your fucking goofy ass button.
I want to know more about this would-be King Ranger who doesn't do something because it hurts.
All right.
You're gonna give him permanent brain damage.
Yep.
I cast Dimension Door
What?
on top of the Naga.
Oh, okay, hold on. That's fun. Let me double check what I wrote on your sheet. That puts you at 3 marks, right?
That puts me at 3, so I'm gonna be exhausted after this fight.
Okay, is that the total cost? Right?
Yeah, it's 2. So I have 1 left. I did not use all of my charges.
Okay. Yeah, you've got range, so that's a bonus action on your turn. So you attacked, and then bonus to Dimension Door on top of the Naga, right?
Yes.
So you are effectively...
I have 1 more attack because I have extra attack, but I don't know if you'll let me. I don't know if you'll let me use my extra attack on him since I killed the Myrmidon.
There's some disorientation with the Dimension Door. You're going to roll this with a -2.
All right.
Just make sure you've got targeting, because right now you're only targeting the Myrmidon.
Yep. Let's turn that off. Let's turn that back on. And Hunter's Mark to move it is a bonus action, isn't it?
Correct. So you can't move it onto the Sky Naga.
Bummer. That's okay. I will do this instead. Come on, big money, please. Ooh. Do we have any rerolls?
We haven't
Brandon
established...
has not set up anything for his game yet.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think we've gotten any bit donations during this campaign.
Because you haven't said it. You said you didn't want to do anything just yet when I asked about it.
That's fair.
So I will instead I will plant my feet on this Sky Naga, and hopefully my slippers also work on Sky Naga the same way they work on stone walls and wooden walls and other types of walls. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Let's see. That was action, bonus action. I'm not hasted, so I can't do. I can't pull a Wivosh. All right.
Okay, this thing's dead. Will, make me a dex save.
Dex save. All right.
Yep. Okay. You're not entirely sure if it's because of the slippers or not, but you have found stability on this is a fairly large creature. Its neck is wide enough to either you can plant your feet in like a kind of shoot, I'm not thinking of the right
Here's
word.
a question with these, like an air creature like this. Does it just float where it died, or does it start floating up, away, or does it just stay where it's at?
That's a problem for later.
they do start to fall away if they're off the side of the ship. Like if they died on the ship, they fall to the deck. If they died off the side, like the one splat that's over the clouds,
Okay.
they have lost they've lost their whole like mental control or their will expression over their space. So they are succumb to the will of the creatures around them, which means y'all think down is the deck of the ship. It just falls down.
It's okay, Bradley. I have a plan for that too.
It's funny. Will's stuck to it, and he just keeps going down. Bye, Will.
Yep. It's called running and jumping.
Yeah. Okay. So we come to.
I've been dying to use that ever since you gave me that sword. By the way, I've been dying to use that, but I've never had a good reason to use it.
That's fair. I'm glad you finally pressed the button. That's fun. Let's see. Ship 10. Okay, he can see the Naga, but he also sees Will like kind of surfing it, and Wivosh took off like a bat out of hell from the bolter next to him. So he's like, basically thinks there's a new plan in play. So he's gonna use his action to just move down to get closer, and then just honestly, he spends too much time trying to take in like what the new plan of action might be. So that's his turn. Gumbo, we come to you.
I'm about to do the funniest thing in the world. I'm gonna shoot the Sky Naga.
I love it.
A true top kick.
It's simple. We shoot the Sky Naga.
That's a hit. That's max damage.
Okay. I got this.
Gumbo, what do we see when this Eldritch Blast lands? Like, or describe this attack as you take this creature out.
Okay, I see my good friend Will here getting a little too risky, a little too egotistical. He's got a tether, right?
Nope.
He's supposed to. We all grabbed one.
We were all supposed to have a tether.
I went through a dimension
we have
door and the door
established-
closed behind me.
We have established that this man is the only man that refuses to have the safety harness.
Yeah, he's got slippers that let him walk on the underside of the ship. Why would he need a harness?
Well, hopefully his slippers can save him here because I've already rolled the dice. I assumed he had a tether. Bye.
Bye. Well, since as far as I know, this is the last enemy, am I allowed to attempt to save myself, or do I need to wait for something unseen to take its turn?
Well, unfortunately, you burned your reaction helping Wivosh have this awesome anime
Oh shit!
combat moment.
You get your reaction back.
Can I
after
turn
your
my
turn
reaction
now,
to
after the start of your turn?
I said
wanna
you
move
had
a
to
little
spend
bit.
next turn's reaction. I said you had to spend your upcoming reaction.
Okay.
for this.
You know what? I'm not going to argue with you. I accept this fate. It's a cool way to go. This is a cool way to die.
Charge over and grab him.
I moved to the
I
left
have a
a little
different
bit as
plan.
well.
It's okay. I have a different
Okay,
plan.
so that's your movement.
Okay.
So
That's,
this Eldritch Blast, it's just like writhing ball of like black and green energy just slams into the side of the Naga underneath your feet, and you immediately, like the various earthquake drama movies, everything goes sideways and the camera shakes as this creature throws you off your feet.
Figure it out. Figure it out.
So, speaking of which, Will, make me... Yeah, this is going to be another deck save.
Okay. Real quick, hang on. I'm going to send you a quick message because I don't know if this is going to change anything. This is just for me if I stay on this Naga or if the blast sends me flying, right?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll see what your message is.
Sure.
Sure, here. So I'm gonna send you my message first.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember how to fucking whisper. God. There it is.
Just use Discord.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we've got a tool. You can do that on your turn.
Okay. Then I do. Wow. That was terrible.
You, okay. You do not have any bonus in the coming turn. So that was to kind of see if, as the creature died and started to fall, you could put yourself in an advantageous position. You are tilting right with it. You are falling away from the ship, kind of rotating, off to the left.
Okay.
All right, that is the end of the round. We come back to the captain. Hold on, let me check your inventory sheet. Oh. So, you did opt to take a parachute, by the way.
Yeah, I took an empty parachute. I told you. Yeah, I told you last session that I was.
You just want to die.
I don't think they pack empty parachutes.
No, I was gonna take it out myself.
He pulls it, and a bunch of pots and pans come out of it like in a cartoon.
I thought this was heavy. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to apologize to that dwarf now because he was absolutely right. My arrogance will be my own downfall.
All right.
Okay, Captain Perception. Oh yeah, definitely catches you kind of drifting off to the side. You hear a quick shout of, "Y'all got a man overboard!" And spends her, let's see, 5, 10, 15.
Hey, thanks for the raid, Saturday. Welcome. Hope you all had a good game.
25, 30. Vaults over the side. 40. Lands there with movement. She's going to go 5, 10. Bonus action dash. 15, 20, 25, 30. 35. And as an action, she's going to throw out a length of rope with like a thick-headed set of knots at the end, like just straight in your direction, or honestly, like slightly below you. She's got some experience in this area, but that's going to be in your space and waiting on your turn to see what you can do about it. As a free action, she's going to call back, "Y'all, if he catches this, I can't hold him myself. You better get over here." But that's her turn. Let's see. We're still kind of in combat rounds because you're falling, so ship defense is just watching at this point. It's like, what do you want me to do? Shoot him with a harpoon? So, Lucky, we come to you.
Do not see a target under here, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Assuming that gets me to the top of the stairs.
Oh yeah, that would put you out on deck. Top of the stairs is the blood stain right at the wall border.
Okay. That was if I'm on top of the deck, I got 5 more foot of movement. Do I see what's going on?
Let's see. You're back up to level. He ported in up top. So yeah, there isn't really any obstruction. There's a lot of chaos from what you can see. There's a falling body of one of the Naga, and then Will is kind of tumbling as part of that mess. Also, the captain has just started throwing out a line.
Trying to see, do I have something that will help him?
Me. Throw me.
Yes, throw the dwarf.
Cannonball special.
No, so I'm going to use I'm seeing it, but I'm not getting a clear picture, so I'm going to go, there's 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
Run into the edge. I'm going to use my action over there to see what's going on. Will! I'm just yelling for
Gotta get front row seats as he goes over. And apples?
Nothing for apples to do, really. I mean, there's no targets for him to help.
Will,
He's just he can't carry Will or anything. So
the last thing you see as you tumble over the side of this Naga is Apple's just kind of shrugging.
It's okay, little buddy. It's okay.
no, so he'll probably dart, and he's doing that like flying around Will's head. Yeah, he can't do anything for him.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you cast spells through him?
No, that's my warlock on Tuesday.
Got it.
Okay. That brings us to Flint.
I'll go pick him up.
Damn. Yeah, you've got
16.
Oh my god. And okay, so where you're at, he is well, yeah, we can fudge it. But you basically, he's like 10 feet above you at this point, and in free fall.
Yeah.
But you also have the problem that a massive Naga body is in free fall. Like, they are in the same large space. So I tell you what, give me a let's do this kind of like, let's do athletics or acrobatics. Make your pick, but give me an athletics or acrobatics check. Okay, so you were able to get into the space, but there is just too much motion and chaos. You can't find a chance to actually grab Will specifically. Like, you burst over here like a bullet, seeing what was going on. Flight's kind of new to you.
It sure is.
So that was your movement, and I'm gonna say trying to grab him. Yeah, especially with the low check, that would burn your action. Like, you're not at risk of falling, but you're just kind of being buffeted by these bodies moving past you.
Are you tethered, Flint?
Me personally?
Yeah.
No.
He's flying.
Oh, you have the fly spell?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
somebody threw it on me very, very freely.
Do you want to do anything with a bonus?
I'm checking. real
Okay.
quick.
Just checking in.
I don't think I have anything neat I can do. Bonus.
Okay, we're up to Blaskin.
Oh. I'm not even sure. Is just this Naga left?
It's dead. Its body is tumbling with Will astride it, and now Flint kind of getting mixed up in the middle like a third wheel.
Are you gonna be my parachute?
Bro, I can't go over heights. Fucking die, idiot. Fall to your death.
Hey, listen, I'll admit, I put myself here. This is my fault.
I don't think I really have any spells that can help that.
Call lightning, put him out of his misery.
Yeah, do you guys want me to just like cone of cold you on your way down?
Just go to sleep.
Wait.
Huh?
No, I don't really have any.
I have a thing.
I don't have any spells for this, so I'm just gonna pass.
Okay. Blaskin just kind of sits in anxious tension and watches.
I hope they're gonna be okay.
Uvash, what do you got?
I have a feather. I don't know what this feather token in my inventory is. I got excited because I thought it might have something to do with Featherfall, but the description is literally this is a rock with the image of a feather on it. So
Maybe it's a rock of Featherfall. Throw it at them.
no, but then the rock's just gonna hover in the air because it's a rock of Featherfall.
You need to
man,
ask
you're right.
somebody what this is.
Well, I don't
Like
really have
you've
the
got
time
you've
at
got
the
some
moment.
you've got some yeah okay, not now, but you've got some random crap in your bag that you should ask about.
Ah, shit. Well, I don't know if I can really do anything.
Wivash, give me an insight check. Just for fun.
Is there like rope? Can I like try and spear the Naga with like a harpoon from one of the bolt throwers? Is that a thing that could happen?
So, if you look around you're close to the center mast, there are tethered harpoons for catching like nearby fauna. You can absolutely try and grab one of those and throw it. I don't know if you want to spear Will, but
Well, I mean, he's gonna die.
Hey, Flint's an
like,
option too. He could spear Flint.
Yeah. So
Like
that
his
tool-
situation doesn't get much worse than falling to his death.
that tool is at your disposal. Also, just roll me a quick insight check.
All right.
Just curious. If you roll high enough, I'm curious.
Insight.
Also,
Not looking
for,
good.
for
I
those.
have a +0 on this, so I better
Oh,
roll
okay.
well.
Yeah, no, it's not good enough. It's okay. I'll let that idea die.
Yeah, I guess I could. I guess I'll try and throw the harpoon
At what?
at Danaga.
Okay, that's a bigger target. Give me. Let's see. This is an improvised weapon. What do you have advantage with as far as weapons? Or I'm sorry, proficiency with.
Well, I'm a fighter. I think.
All right.
Is it simple and martial?
Hey, Baron, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope y'all had a great game.
Hello, Raiders! We're about to harpoon a friend to save them from falling off the boat.
Why can I not find where my proficiencies are?
I think it should be under
Oh, there
abilities.
it is. Proficiency. Martial weapons, simple weapons.
Okay, so do you have a throwing weapon in your inventory right now? Just to
I
make
have
the roll
hand
easier.
axes.
Let me see what that looks like on your action sheet. Hand axe. Yeah, okay. Go ahead and roll the attack with your hand axe range. Yeah, the one that you have 2 ammo for. It doesn't have to target anything. I just want to see what it lands on. Oh, yeah. especially because it's not trying to avoid you. You quickly grab one of the harpoons off the center pile with the kind of cord attached to the iron ring at the base, leading to an anchor towards the center of the mast. Run over to the side. So I guess we'll burn 10 feet just for narrative purposes. And throw it, and it thuds solidly into the midsection of the Naga. Misses Will because he's on the other side, but now this body, you're pretty sure is just going to fall to the length of the tether of the harpoon, which is something like 50 feet.
Well, they can climb back up. That's like three deck saves. They'll be fine.
Yeah, of course.
I have done all that I can.
You know what? That is 4 hits in a row.
I was waiting for that one to pop up and just slam through Will's body.
I mean, we were all here for it. Jack has made 4 hits in a row.
I'm really pushing my luck. To be honest, I hope this combat doesn't last much longer.
I'm waiting
Jack,
for the
alright,
next one.
Open.
That's all for me.
I wouldn't push much past that.
I'm gonna call Fantasy Grounds to make sure there was no tampering this session.
I know.
Uh-huh.
I know when to hold them and when to fold them.
Okay. Captain already moved, so Poe is going to try and catch up. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So he's just going to brace the captain. He gets within range to just kind of help her hold the line that she's thrown out if Will happens to catch it. Sky Naga falls. I mean, they're just falling at 30 feet per round. I don't want to calculate terminal velocity in D&D right now. So
That's a Richard thing.
we'll come back to that with Will's turn and see what's happening on that. So Will, actually, yeah, we've come back to
Hey.
you.
So I have some options here. I have a rope that I'm gonna pass by.
So a rope has been tossed out into your general space. Also, Wavash has managed to harpoon the body, which is quickly falling. So before you're able to do anything, you tumble at least 10 feet. And then
Okay.
we're going to say your action economy kicks in.
Okay.
So you've got, give me
So
a
10 feet. So I'm 15 feet above the deck now. Because I was at 25, right?
Yes, I've stacked too many icons on themselves, but
Okay.
there.
All right. So you said you wanted another save? What did you say?
I'm trying to think of because there's a lot going on in your space at the same time, and
Right.
a lot to take in. So give me a perception check.
Perception.
I want to see what options you even are able to pick up. Okay, you only. So you see Flint because he's right below you, and just trying to getting kind of knocked back by both of the bodies as they fall. And you've noticed that there is a rope in the body of the Naga. That's all that you've caught. The rope from the captain, it's not a big enough visual.
Okay.
Just land on me, dude. Like a Goomba. Like you're Mario and I'm a Goomba.
All right. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to jump into Flint, and as I do this, I'm going to yell at him to catch and hold me, and I will twist around to look at the ship. I will attempt to fire one of my rope arrows into the ship.
Okay, so you're asking him. I mean, I guess that's open to interpretation for Flint. So you're calling him to catch and hold you, but you're not reaching out for him.
Correct, because I need both my hands to fire my bow. Unless I can fire it, and then I can grab him with my hand once I'm no longer
Just
holding
try
on to
to
the
just
arrow.
try to jump at him with your feet out and stick to him.
Oh yeah, wait, what if... Wait a minute. Would that work?
Oh
With a
my
comedy.
god.
Hang on a sec.
Slippers of spider climbing.
Touch my
All right.
slippers!
We're doing this plan. I will leap at Flint feet first.
He's gonna fucking dive kick me in the chest.
Yes. Okay. Oh man.
So what do I roll to attack boat with a rope arrow?
Are you? Wait, no. I thought you were doing the foot attack.
I'm not attacking him.
Well, you know what I mean. You were going with the slipper plan.
Yeah, I was gonna land. Well, I didn't know that. Oh, that's true. I guess Flint wouldn't have jumped off without a plan, would he?
You
That's a
rolled
good
die to decide, and you said we're going with the slippers.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? I'm gonna just I'm gonna grab onto Flint with my slippers.
Okay, you're gonna push yourself towards him, slippers first. Is what I'm taking from this.
Yeah, I'm gonna run across this Naga, Naga's body.
No, you already failed the deck
Drop
save
onto-
earlier. You guys are falling like free fall together. You take the opportunity to just kind of shove yourself while falling in gravity towards Flint.
I put the example in Discord.
Oh no! What am I?
Hey Flint, do you have
Oh.
like do you have your hands held out like you want to like grab me in a hug? How do you look?
You got a little knocked around trying to get there last round. So I've moved you out of the way for visual, but you are kind of in line with all of this mess.
Oh, he's directly below me.
You guys are roughly taking up a 4 square space.
Okay.
It's chaotic sky, Skyrit stuff. You're all about that.
Yeah, seems
So-
fine. I will catch Flint with my I guess I'll just use my boring old arms. I don't necessarily want to knock him out and ruin whatever he had planned.
Okay.
So, what do you want me to
I
roll
want-
for that?
Let's see. I need both of you involved in this one. Because if you're making the Hollywood movie like cliffhanger hand grab, everybody needs to be on the same page. So both of you, boy, I'm gonna let both of you pick either athletics or acrobatics.
I would encourage you.
This is
to
kind
go
of a
with
dumb-
athletics.
Yeah, this is kind of a dumb question.
No,
But
it's
since I'm-
because like you would
No, I'm
immediately
about to
use.
ask a dumb question.
Okay.
This might completely ruin everything we just discussed. I'm 15 feet up. Could I not just like push myself off this Naga back towards the ship and land on the ship's deck?
So it's not like you're in space. You aren't necessarily like right on the surface of this thing anymore.
Well, but you said that I can nudge myself enough. Like, could I not get at least like one good kick to just push myself in one direction?
I mean, I don't want to get into the nitty gritty. Like if
Okay.
it was you were
Picture you're
falling and you just
skydiving
reached a
and you're
hand
trying to
out
do
and
this.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll just we'll do the athletics.
So the reason I gave you both the option is you're in a like survival situation. Both of you trying to accomplish this would be using the strength that felt the most normal to you. So if you have a stronger athletics or a stronger acrobatics, either of those would like you could either bend and flex to reach somebody, or be more like strength based and try to push off of something. So either like both of you can use either one.
Okay, well mine are the same bonus. So
I definitely have a bigger bonus to one than the other.
Sure. Then that would innately be the one that you would be putting your faith in.
Yeah, you just want me to drop that now, or?
Yeah, I need it from both of you. If anybody on stream is wondering why I'm looking like way off over to the left, that's the second monitor that has the actual dice tower in it. So every time I ask for a roll, I look over there. Flint, that wasn't great.
Shocker.
Will, that was better. God, I guess.
I mean, I have 10 minutes of flight. Like.
So, Will makes a pretty deft move. Like he pushes himself directly towards you, and it's just you're still tumbling a little bit from the last interaction with the corpse of this thing, like flailing and falling out of the sky. You reach out and you kind of get some fingers on him, and then he slips through your grasp. He's still falling.
Is he ever going to fall faster than 120 feet a turn?
I don't know. We'll see next turn.
Terminal velocity. All right, plan B.
Will, that was your turn.
Yep, I am now. You said that I'd only fallen about 10 feet, but you said I was going to fall more feet, or no?
Oh, yeah. Now you're another 20. So you're in the draft of the Sky Naga. Let's see. Ship defense 10. His turn. He's kind of in shock that Blaskin just like instead of sucking the soul out of something, it's like the reverse, like infusing something with death. And everything else is going on the side. A flying dwarf of many things. He's just kind of like, this is above his pay grade. He's just like, I'm still alive. That's good enough. Gumbo. You just ended this man's whole career. What are you going to do next?
I'm going to steal all of his stuff and his name.
Good idea. Okay. 25 feet up to the deck.
I don't have anything in particular that can help at this very moment, so I am just going to cheer them on from over here, let them do the work. I see Flint flying around, doing a great job. Take full credit for that.
Just move around to my turn. I got you.
All right, Bass is going to swear because you flew right past the rope that she threw. She is, I guess, since she can't do anything else, she is going to turn to you, Avash, and just kind of give like a nodding approval and a bit of like a half-hearted salute, because that harpoon is quickly like spooling out to its extent. Hopefully it'll help. Yeah, we're gonna skip 20. They're good enough. They did their duty.
How
Lucky,
far
you're
away
up.
is he from me?
So he's just past the deck right now. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
He's
Let's
within
say
60.
That's yes.
Okay, I'm like, I just kind of chuckle because it's humorous and it's also frustrating that they're not making the save like they should. So I'm like, I just snap my fingers at him and I cast polymorph, turn him into a hawk. I mean, you can try to resist it, Will, if you want. Will, learn to fly.
I turn into a hawk.
Nice. Oh, hold on. Gotta hide that one. I don't know what a hawk sounds like. There's a scree or something like that.
Yeah.
Will, you...
Just Brandon,
I'm sorry?
can you check your messages? Is
Yes,
Will, let me just
in
ask,
Discord?
Will more than 60 feet out? Has he fallen yet?
I've begun to
He-
fall.
So, from your point? I mean, yeah, they've
I
been...
just need a number. I'm asking about polymorph's range.
He's
Polymorph
within
is
60
within
foot,
range of
that's what I
Lucky.
asked about.
Okay, I didn't hear that part. My bad.
No worries. Yeah, he's within about like 35 feet of Lucky.
Okay, I wasn't asking for anything else. You were about to go off on something else. Like, no, I'm just asking for polymorph.
Yeah, Will, you're tumbling through space. You were briefly brushed by Flint's delicate fingers, and then suddenly, you feel the air currents on your arms, which feel much wider than they were before, and you immediately kind of catch an updraft instinctually and don't know where to go with it, but you are back above the deck by about 10 feet.
I'm definitely
look
milking this.
What do you look like as a hawk? How would Will's personality express through a hawk's visibility?
I feel like I would want my hawk because I'm always wearing my cloak that makes it harder to see me.
Mhm.
I'd like to imagine that I would blend into a forest very well, but maybe not so much the sky.
Yup.
So I'm like very. I look like I blend in with trees really good. So I've lots of darker tones.
Yep. Dark browns, some kind of green highlights where the sun's hitting.
Little streaks of little, not quite a white, but like a little more of a grayish kind of tone.
It's for the rest of you, it's like the most fumblingest bird you've ever seen fly. It's flying, but it's taken a bit.
Listen, I've only been a bird for about 6 seconds of my life. I think this is pretty good.
Fair enough. Flint, you are still hovering at your current height. The body of Will has dissipated into a flurry of like errant feathers, and then there's a much smaller actual bird that has caught the updraft. The body of the Naga falls and kind of catches limp under the ship and kind of doesn't really slam into the under keel, but just kind of swings back and forth a bit. Wivosh, you need to make a quick kind of maneuver out of the way because you didn't realize you were standing right over the rope and you don't want to be accidentally vasectomied.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound ideal.
Yep. But that kind of brings the chaos down a little bit. You have vanquished all of the combatants in the area. The captain kind of watches Will Hawk for a minute. Now that is something I don't get to see very often. That's way better than a tether.
It gets old faster than you'd think.
Poe releases his grip on the captain's waist now that he doesn't have to help her like reel something in. Steps back onto the cargo doors. Well, Captain, I think this was money well spent. Flint flies back into the deck there. Lands.
That hurt a lot. All of that.
Yeah, you're kind of You got red all over you.
Oh, that's only slight. Some of that's mine.
Okay.
Most of it's not mine.
Yeah, well, we got some deck swapping to do.
There's blood everywhere.
There's a dragon corpse on the starboard side of the float stone. There's another one that you have removed the head very pulpously up on the foredeck. The air elementals didn't leave much of a mess, and the one Naga just drifted off into space. The other one's dangling below the ship. So most of the melee gore is up on the first or the front half of the ship, and on you, Flint. Let's be honest. You kind of redecorated the whole this whole situation.
I'm gonna wipe the goodness off of my face and eyes, and lick it off of my arms, and
Oh.
I'd help you clean up the deck, but
No, you should see to that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
But I mean, my word, that's some impressive work. We found a good crew. Mm-hmm. Whew, I'm gonna go take a bit of a rest and let this adrenaline fade. Don't know about the rest of y'all.
Should we expect to see this again?
Is this a normal thing in the quantities and the type?
Should we be worried?
Well, they did say expect at least a little danger. I think this is in reasonable danger range.
She takes a moment to answer. She just kind of pauses and looks over to Poe, and he just kind of shrugs and cocks his head a little bit. And then she looks back to you with a question. Yes.
Yes to all of that?
Yes to some of that. You're here for protection, and we know we need protection.
I'm just trying to get a grasp of how much protection.
Well, y'all seem to be enough. Looking around. Oh no, we lost Timothy. I'm gonna have to write a letter to his family. But besides that, cargo's intact, ship's intact. We got all 4 guns. That's good. We lost one of those last time, so I think y'all are doing great.
We're doing great.
Flynn will just nod and sort of like head below deck.
Flint, do you want to roll me an insight check? All right, I'm going to send you something through Discord. How do I phrase this? This is what you guys tune into for D&D streams. People thinking about what they're about to type to other people.
Every time.
It's what I live for.
Wilhawk, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna learn how to fly.
Fair enough. I mean, it's pretty low risk at this point. You've already accidentally flown, so
it's not very often you get this opportunity. So I'm taking full advantage of it. I'm gonna fly around. I'm actually gonna try and I'm gonna fly around with
Bro, what are you talking
apples.
about? You don't get this opportunity. I can do that twice a day. Surely you can do it at least once.
I'm a mere ranger.
Pathetic.
So you are busy flying around, just kind of enjoying. How long does polymorph last, Lucky?
Could you
I
not
checked
see
with
the
him, it's an hour.
chats?
Which chat am I supposed to be watching?
No, if you may not have it set up where GM gets to see all whispers, because Will was asking me the same thing. It's an hour.
Oh no, I don't see your direct whispers right now.
Okay, yeah. If there's an option you can turn on where the GM can see whispers between people.
How voyeuristic.
Yes, it is. Well, I crack up sometimes when in my game when I've got Kate and Garrett talking in sign language.
That's I did not realize I could do that. That's fun. Okay, so it lasts for an hour. Cool. Yeah, you've got some time. We are out of combat rounds. We're just back into normal kind of narrative free flow time. So,
I'm gonna go clean myself up.
Fair enough. There's a good wash bucket, which actually, it's a good question that I just asked myself. Sorry. Availability of water when you're on a boat in the sky? Not super, abundant, but they do have some kind of like trailing ropes and linens that catch moisture, and then they just like haul them in and wring them out. So you've got like a couple buckets available at any given time, so you can clean up.
I think that's a question for you in chat, Brandon.
Which chat?
Twitch.
Where'd my browser window go? No, 019, this is a ship called the Thunder Scalper. I'm not familiar with the Weatherlight, but I'm assuming that's a reference to something. I took a boat from one map and I put some wings on it from another one.
Nice.
Also, the rock in the middle of the boat. Definitely just dropped in there in Photoshop. All right, so Will is busy learning how to be a bird. Flint is washing off the insides of a naga. Anybody else have anything specific they want to be doing at this point?
Nope.
Alrighty. So that was like kind of a midday event. Actually, I'm gonna take an AFK really quick. I need to refresh some snacks and get a bathroom break. So now that combat is resolved, we'll pause there.
I'm gonna go refill my water and get the head as well. Be right back.
Garrett,
Yes.
sounds like Brandon needs a friend who can shovel salami into his back furnace.
Don't we all?
Salami is a great DM snack, by the way. Like just slices of salami.
It is a wonderful snack, yes.
Your salami.
Oh, yeah.
A bunch of salty meat, Garrett. That's what I've always wanted.
I'm back. Is Kate here? She's been off quiet tonight.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, she's just RPing as a short person.
How was your raid tonight?
Went pretty well.
Get any new upgrades?
Nope.
How many more like pieces do you actually need, or can
Hold on, I
you
have
even
my
get?
list.
You have a list.
Three items and 2 tokens.
Other than the weapon, what items are they?
Sutured Cinch from Professor Peepee. And Frostbite Ring from one of them.
Gotcha.
Also the stuff from Halion. I mostly just want tokens.
I want tokens. I'm sick of this shit.
We should unionize.
We're the same token.
Yeah, for our tier. Start a union.
I don't think Nola would like that. Gremlin.
Oh yeah, one sec. Just checking on the kids real quick.
Okay, you should come play on this ARC server I'm on. It's Primal Chaos. Shit is hard as hell.
I've heard of Primal Fear, but I don't know that one.
This one is similar to that. I don't think they've redone Primal Fear. It just adds a bunch of different tier dinos. You've got alphas, or betas, alphas, mythic, demonic, I think they are, shadow, some nasty. It's like you spawn in a newbie zone, and there's alpha and beta dodos who will chase you down very quickly and kill you. Trilobites will come up out of the ocean and chase you down and kill you. So it's tough, but there's some cool stuff. They've got some of the like dodos. If you tame them, you can ride them. The alphas and the betas. You've got normal ones as well. Earlier, before this game, I tamed the one of the little the Mesopithecus, the little monkey that rides on your shoulder. except it's big enough that you can ride it now. They got jerboas that are big enough you ride them like kangaroos. Jump super high.
Are you
But,
playing solo or on a server? Server,
it's
right?
it's the mod creator's official server. It launched like a week ago. But yeah, it's pretty rough, but fun.
Yeah, the new arc just never got it running super well for me.
So I've still got the. Well, you haven't been over. I don't know where you were. I assume you were in the base. I was. It's all metal now, and when I was redoing it, I pulled a pillar in the wrong spot, and a quarter of the base came down.
Oh no!
And
I'm back.
then, like 5 minutes later, I see a death message that your character died. And I'm like, where was it? Because you were nowhere to be seen in the base at all. But apparently, you were invisible or something and then drowned. It would be my guess.
Oh dear.
I doubt I had anything on me.
Oh, I've got tons of stuff to replace that anyway. If you join back in on 5410, so the base is up and doing good. It's farm mode now. But this new chaos one is real fun. I started Thursday. I'll post the server name if you want to join. You back, Brandon?
I'll let you know if
Yeah,
I give it a look.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm just cleaning up the combat track a little bit here.
And anybody else listening out there, if y'all play Ark and want to join, feel free.
He's got a whole Discord server ready to go.
It's all about abusing Pokemon-like creatures now in an Ark-like
Yeah,
game.
all the other Ark people I usually play with are all in Pal World right now, and then Enshrouded just dropped too, so some of them are doing that. And I'm like, damn it, I wanted to do Enshrouded, but I don't want to spend the money right now.
I want to get into Enshrouded, but I want to wait for them to institute the player-based quest progression, because I don't like the idea of, like, if one person finishes a quest on the server, everybody's suddenly moved forward.
Oh yeah, that's lame.
Yeah. All right, we can close that map. I'm just simplifying my Fantasy Grounds view right now. Whew, okay. So let's bring it back. Everybody is now kind of taking to themselves. Will has spent some time learning how to fly as a bird. Where would you say the spell finally ends? Like, where would Will be?
Where he started. Falling
On the side of the ship.
He's out fucking around. He's like 100 yards from the ship. It goes off.
Around the time that it ends, I'm gonna fly back up to the crow's nest, and I'll land in the crow's nest.
Yeah, you've tried this like 6 times in the hour that you've had this spell on. You're like, okay, can I do this? Okay, but can I do this? So yeah, no worries. I was just curious if there was like any narrative point where you would like want to finally like back into Will, or if Lucky decided at some point he was just going to drop the spell.
No, I would have yelled to Will, like, you've got about an hour. Be over the ship. If not, just come like squawk at me and I'll turn it off.
It's just like this somehow mildly irritatingly narcissistic scree.
How high up is the crow's nest?
I think we set it at like 40 feet above the deck.
Okay. I go back to the crow's nest.
Yep. You pop back into regular Will form.
Oh, that's my
Not falling to your death.
Yep. I think
What was that, Scott?
I said that's my least favorite one, the normal Will form.
after spending an hour as a bird, he can say the same.
Like, man, humans suck. Oh wait, no, you're half elf. Half of me sucks. No, just whatever. Okay. Lucky, Flint, Blaskin, Wivash, Gumbo. Anything you guys had in particular that you were doing?
Nope, not really.
Just hanging
Not,
out.
not taking in the whole like decimation of a soul right in front of your face.
I mean, I
Just
feel
another
pretty good about it.
Tuesday.
No, it's fine. Then fair enough. You guys head back. I would say you can take a short rest. It's still the same day, so if you want to use any of your hit dice to recoup, you have more than enough space to do that.
Yes, please.
I think what you guys are 10, right? So you've got up to 10 hit dice to use.
I somehow didn't get hit at all that combat.
Well, I mean, you got into a harness, so you. What did you put, like 3 point blank shots into the dude, and then he just left? He's like, nah, screw this.
He's like, yeah, I'm leaving. I can tell when I'm not wanted.
Perfect.
Wow. It took all of them, but you got there.
I have 3 left. Thank you very
Oh.
much.
Oh, okay. I see. There was some mixed in. You guys have the same dice color. That's why I was thrown off.
I'll fix that.
So Flint has taken some time to wash himself of the gore and the muck of completely braining a young green dragon, like you do.
Yeah, as you do. When given the opportunity.
Oh yeah, let's see. 8, I guess. And that one, sorry, cleaning up some stuff. Okay. Cool. Let's see. We just healed. Okay, sorry, catching up in my brain on where everybody is. The rest of the day, kind of, it's a post melee kind of days, but there's some cleaning of the deck. There's the other Naga body is hauled up, and Gilbert is asked to kind of help break it down into usable parts. So there's some new mystery meat on the menu coming up.
I wonder what the mystery is.
What about mystery milk? Do Nagas have milk?
Can you milk a naga?
Can you milk me, Steve?
Listen, I'm just trying to make the soup.
No,
Okay.
it's a. You know, if you really tried hard enough, you could come up with if you squeeze an almond hard enough, milk comes out. Like, you could try to market Naga milk, but it's gonna be like, oh, this is the liquid that came out if we pressed it between some boards.
Okay.
So no, that's my short answer. There was also, okay, let's see. You guys did land a dragon on the deck and defeat it. So
Didn't we only kill 2 of them on the deck? The one I pulped and the one that
Got kill stealed.
yes, I got robbed.
Okay, so 2 die instead of 1. That's a total of 10 dragon teeth. And 8 pristine dragon scales. These are green dragon scales that you guys can. Somebody write that down because I don't have the wherewithal to actually add them as an item to the party tracker. But if anybody wants to write that in notes, let me know who's doing it.
What was it?
10 dragon teeth, adult dragon teeth, and then 8 pristine green dragon scales.
Putting it in chat so I can copy it.
Sure. As long as it's marked down somewhere, I can make it official in the instance. I just don't want to spend too much time diving into the menus.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys have the rest of the day to kind of relax, recuperate. The other ship hands who weren't like in the midst of the fray cover the kind of daytime watch. After kind of an evening meal, Gilly's been able to get back to the galley and feed everybody. And then you have another watch coming up for the overnight. So we're going to need 2 volunteers to cover. We're going to say there's 2 watches over the evening this time because you guys had a longer coverage during the day, so it's starting later in the evening. So which 2 want to take the first general ship watch?
I need my beauty sleep. I'll go first.
I will volunteer for one of the watches. I'm not picky over which. I have dark vision, which could help whenever it's supposed to be darkest.
Yeah, it's generally dark at night.
Well, I meant okay. You know what I meant.
Yeah. It's going to help as much, basically, of any of the overnight shifts. So I heard Lucky, Will, and Gumbo.
Sure.
So which one of you wants? They only need 2. They'd rather let everybody else rest. Quick fight.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't need to sleep. Go to bed.
Okay, we've got Gumbo and Will. I'm just gonna put it there.
I'll play some cards.
Yeah, sure.
Didn't you try and do this last time, and then you were told that you should probably be on watch instead of playing cards?
That was Wivash telling him.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that
that was Wavash, the guy that came from being on his town's guard, who took the assignment very seriously.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm still gonna keep watch. I'll look up for my cards every few seconds. Do a glance.
I have a perception modifier of 0. This is in character.
Cool. I want you both to just roll me a d20.
Oh, with no modifier?
Yeah,
Oh,
just a d20.
Oh, okay.
Gumbo beats you hands down.
Oh.
I'm
Because
the
I'm.
master.
I don't even know what game you guys are playing.
It's because I keep glancing around to make sure that we're actually doing our job.
We're playing Go Fish, and I keep eating all the cards when he's not looking. So my hand just gets smaller and smaller.
Wait, hang on a sec. You're saying You're saying that you don't have any queens, but there's no more cards on. There's no more cards in the pile.
Well, just
You have to have a queen.
I
Well,
don't know
just
what to tell
slowly
you. There just
noticing
wasn't a
that
queen
his
in the deck.
deck of cards isn't as large as it was.
I'm just waiting for like the the gumbo burp.
Must
Oh, man.
have misplaced a queen somewhere.
I only have 2 queens, and there's no more cards in the center. You have to have 2 queens.
You must. I'm sorry. You must have misplaced a queen somewhere. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh,
This is a
I've-
brand new deck of cards. I just opened this.
Will, why don't you add an inventory item, deck of 37 cards?
I've heard of having an ace up your sleeve, but this is ridiculous.
How dare you?
I love it.
37 cards.
Oh,
Could be less.
37-ish.
We're gonna find a way.
Let's do 37 and a half. Let's just say one of them has a big old bite
This-
taken out of it.
Guys, I know this is just like complete bullshitting. This is gonna come up in like 12 sessions. Hey, do you want to play a game of cards?
When Gumbo burps, one half card comes out.
It's just like a heart. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, you can both make me individual perception roll, or sorry, survival rolls, or make one of you make it with advantage.
I have a +5.
I will let my good friend over here make the rolls.
You're busy eating cards.
Or throwing up cards.
Oh man.
I would never waste food.
Liar.
That just means that you'd throw it up and then eat it again.
I mean, a deck of cards is kind of a soup, right? There's multiple card types. It's like it's a melange.
I would say it's more of a bread.
Okay.
You know
More
what?
of a sandwich kind of, more sandwich kind of action.
Yeah, if you're gonna make a card sandwich, then
You were so
maybe.
fast with that answer. It's amazing. You've spent time thinking about this.
I've considered considered this before.
Spice melange.
I was exiled
Oh,
from
man.
my monastery for such heretical considerations.
Okay. Let's see. Will with that roll. Where did I put my table? All right. You were busy kind of contemplating how some of these cards could have, I don't know, maybe been blown overboard or fallen between the slats or something. But as
Doesn't make sense.
you're looking over the side, you catch some movement pretty close to the ship. It's like the cloud layer that you're sailing through is starting to kind of undulate, like a little more than you're used to seeing the clouds, because you've moved through some cloud banks. They just kind of dissipate in your wake, but this seems a little more active.
Well, damn it. Looks like there might be something down there.
You take a closer look.
Yeah, I'm gonna look over at Gumbo. Gumbo, please don't eat any more of my cards.
This
What?
is where his
What?
brain goes to.
I'm
would you
assuming
even-
this is. Well, I'm making this. I'm saying this after you burped up one card.
That's
Hold on, no,
okay.
hold
That's
on,
not
hold
burping.
on.
That's vomiting.
She says that with half a card in her
I'm gonna
mouth.
keep it in. I'm gonna keep it in.
I
keep it in.
Also, Nick, you said you Gumbo threw up a card like you didn't make that up for Gumbo.
That's true.
You are
that's
none the
true, I'm
wiser.
sorry.
You literally
Oh,
put
that's
someone's
true.
actions on the table and then said they did them.
Well, they didn't say they didn't do them.
All right.
Oh, they did
I
them.
changed
Anyway.
I changed my answer to Gumbo. Don't lose any more cards.
Will gives Blaskin all his money. You
And,
can't say no. It happened now. It's too late.
Well, it's a good thing Will doesn't have any money.
That's not true. He has more money than me.
He's that Nigerian prince that keeps emailing you guys. He just needs. to
He's
get
that
back to his
guy?
kingdom.
Oh my god!
No, I put all my investments into stonks.
Oh,
All my money. Yeah,
crypto gold.
I'll peek over. What's it's Dragon Coin?
Oh, hey, you get, yeah, you could have inspiration for that one.
I'll take it.
I was thinking about this at work the other day, Brandon. Remember those times in the first couple of sessions I was here when you gave me bonus XP and said it was going to matter later? I do.
Ha ha ha.
What a funny joke that was.
I was experimenting. I was young. I was flighty. I don't. Oi. Do you have
Where's my bonus
inspiration right
XP,
now?
Brandon?
So
Do I need to take your inspiration away?
Are you talking to me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, do I have an inspiration?
Yeah, that's the star next to your.
Oh.
Nobody's paying attention to that.
I'm the only, as far as I can tell, I'm the only one with inspiration now.
I've got one.
I've got Blaskin,
Wait.
Lucky, Gumbo, and Will all have inspiration stars.
I can't see anybody else's inspiration. I can only see my own.
Well, I'm the DM, so
Interesting.
Does it not show you at the top like a little star on everybody's portrait?
Nope, not for me.
wait, you see them, Bradley?
I can see
I don't see
Blaskin's.
any of them because I've got the combat tracker in that corner. I don't want to move it because of the overlay and everything's set up. But typically, you can see a star on everybody. I thought
I can, but again, I'm running as the DM, so I maybe I have.
maybe
extra
that's why I'm
privilege.
used to seeing it.
I don't really see any. I don't know if that's even a star. That might just be part of his art.
Nobody has it in their art specifically. Anyway, you will have seen this motion. You take you make a comment to Gumbo as she sneaks another card from the pile and starts nibbling on it. You look over the side of the ship. You're looking off the starboard side. And the kind of rippling in the cloud kind of bubbles to the surface. And suddenly there's just this burst of, I wouldn't say it's a flock of birds. It's like the ghost image of a flock of birds from your experience. There's flapping and there's kind of tail movement, but also the objects that are moving, they're like kind of semi-transparent, and they kind of burst forth kind of like a flock of birds, but they cascade like off away from the ship and then up over and just kind of dissipate around and kind of recoalesce under the ship, and like the same kind of general flock builds back up on the side like they were flying before. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Or investigation if that's better for you.
Will is not very intelligent, so no.
Oh no. Never mind. I don't have anything. No, what would that entail? Sorry, that was a nat 1. I just have to put that out there.
Okay. Thanks for outing me like that. Appreciate it.
You're doing your best, but I'm just trying to figure out how that like mixes into the description. I mean, I figure if I'm going to tell you when you got a nat 20, I got to tell you when you got a 1.
It's true.
They kind of move like ripples in the sky. They're like memories of birds or fish. You don't see feathers. It's just kind of weird leathery skin, but it's like it's visible and then it fades. You don't know if it's your eyes or the night, like the twilight, but like one or two do kind of fly close to you. Can both of you, Gumbo and Will, make me a dex save?
Sure.
Don't do it.
Oh,
Wow, that was almost another 20.
Oh my lord. Both of you take
Lethal damage.
2 cold damage.
Did I roll another 1?
Oh my god, you did.
he
I mean,
takes 3
Gumbo
cold
rolled
damage.
a 2, so
I have a +9 to my dex save. So.
you do. You do. I mean, the save was higher than a 10.
Yeah, but still, I've got quite a bit of wiggle room on that.
Yeah. So what happens is you're kind of watching this from the crow's nest, and some of this flock of like weird transparent creatures kind of pass close to you guys, and before you can react, you see one like come toward the wall of the crow's nest, and it kind of passes straight through it and then straight through you. And you just like you take this weird hit of like deep cold in your core.
Did we just get ghost birded? They're ghost birds now?
I think they were ghost birds.
Like it's you quickly turn around because like, okay, that hurt. That was like uncomfortable. You turn around and follow it. It doesn't look like it's like swooping back around to come at you again. Your best kind of insight from the experience is like, I don't want to be in the line of that thing as it moves through my space. They're not like out to like prey on you. You don't feel attacked. It was like, what the fuck? Wait, oh, it's gone. The flock does kind of stay in your general space. It seems to be following the wake of the ship, kind of like the nope, never mind. Kind of like something that I thought up and then dismissed. They do follow kind of like, you know, dolphins that follow a ship or birds that dive near a ship's wake because they're churning up fish.
That's kind of where I thought you were going with this at first too. I thought these were going to be like sky dolphins.
I mean, it's kind of there. They're like unfortunate sky dolphins. Like, oh, that's interesting. Wait, don't let them get close. But now you know. So I would say like they, for the rest of your watch, like they stay around for another like hour or so, but you're more cognizant of the fact that like don't let them pass through your space. They get a little closer a couple times. They look similar to like a manta ray, but again, it's like you can partially see the body and then it like fades in and out. So it's this weird kind of semi-ethereal sky fish thing.
We'll have to ask the crew about them tomorrow, maybe. Maybe they'll know what they are.
Yeah. I'm suddenly really cold all of a sudden.
Yeah, it got real chilly up here.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap myself up a little tighter in my cloak.
Okay.
I don't know what games we can play with 37 cards. How about guess what card I have? And we'll keep playing card games, I guess.
I'm gonna use. Oh, I'm gonna cheat on this one too. Let me know if this is a dumb idea, but I'm gonna use Ghostly Gaze to see through the card.
You tell me. Like,
does it work?
Is there a restriction on using that?
Well, wouldn't that just see through it, not like let you see the other side?
I just want to see the number on the other side.
But you're seeing through it.
Yeah, I was also gonna say, would that work if I'm holding the whole deck? I'm not just holding one card individually up, but I'm actually like just looking at the top card of the deck. Would it
You've
see
got it
through?
in your
And the
action
whole
page.
deck in your hand? It's in my
But
notes.
Oh, okay. I was about to say the thing in your action page has no details. There we go. See through solid object.
Up to you if you're gonna let me flavor it in a way that I can cheat at cards with.
Oh man. Do I let you dial it in to such a degree that you can look halfway through a playing card's depth and see what's like showing up after that? I don't know. That seems really you can
Okay,
make an
hear
Arcana
me out.
check.
Yeah. It's a spell I haven't really used a whole lot. Let me try to dial it in to see if I can. I'll make Arcana.
Yeah, let's see an Arcana. Okay, you get close. You try to dial it in, and you can see just past Will's shirt instead.
Oh dear.
He seems cold.
You missed by about 8 inches.
I cover my eyes respectfully.
You see through your hands.
Why are you covering your? Does that help you guess?
Hold on, just a minute. Mia.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh Lord. All right, I think you guys end the rest of your watch without issue. Oh. Wow. That was not I did not expect that much entertainment out of a fake card game. So then we need there's one more watch, needs 2 other volunteers. I think Lucky was already up in the list.
I vote me and Blaskin.
I want to go out
I
there.
thought I was supposed to be going
Go on,
first,
then.
but I'm easy with whenever.
Flint,
Oh,
I'm gonna
I
go
heard-
out there.
We'll have fun.
I'm gonna need a charisma check on that.
A Rizma check. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll Flint, you can roll persuasion or deception.
Oh wait, persuasion. Let me redo that.
It's gonna be against my wisdom. Did you beat a 17?
Oh
Yeah,
man,
Death
meets it
God.
beats it. You guys rolled the exact same number, which means he just met the threshold for you.
I will, with much trepidation, venture to my post,
Yay!
shaking the whole time, with only fucking Flint to comfort me.
You seem upset about that.
I feel like there's some meta friendship information going on here.
Flint is not the most comforting person.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? The last time you had
yes.
to comfort Blaskin, it was literally like when we were in that town that hated magic stuff, and you're like, Blaskin, please don't kill the people.
Was that a bad ask?
No, but it was one that makes me right when I say that Flint's an idiot when it comes to comforting people.
Fair. Okay, fair. Oh.
Please don't kill this whole city.
I feel like that was a fair ask.
Nope, too complicated.
Okay. Blaskin, do you make your way up to the actual like crow's nest post?
Very slowly,
Okay.
and I try to climb using my hands.
Yeah, I mean it's built for people to climb. It's not like there's a challenge dice roll here. You just take longer to do it.
Somewhere in the back of his head, Blaskin's like, I know this can't beat me. I can literally turn into a bird.
I was wondering. I feel like this came up in conversation when you weren't here,
It's just how
but
it
I
is.
still love it. I'm here for it, 100%. Okay, so Flint gets into position, starts his watch. You show up like 5 minutes later.
Do you want to meet my dog, Flint? I have a dog.
I would love to meet your dog.
All right. One moment. Brandon, I'm gonna peel off the Mastiff patch on my cloak.
Can't you only do that once?
Yeah, but it's a permanent dog.
Whoa, hold up.
You're gonna do it on the one place that if he falls off, he's gone forever.
I need to double read this cloak again. I know what you're talking about. I'm just like, wait, how does that work? Yeah. So table. Okay, use an action to detach one of the patches, causing it to become an object or creature it represents. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Once the last patch is removed, the robe becomes a ordinary garment. That makes sense. There's the okay.
Yeah, dude, I just made a dog.
Actually, you can make 2.
Thanks for letting everyone know.
No, I mean it's one patch, man.
I know I have 2 patches. I am aware.
No. It's not 2 patches. It's one patch
2
makes
Mastiffs?
2 mastiffs. It's a single action.
Oh, I don't want 2 of them.
It's suddenly more responsibility than I asked for.
My magical mastiff patch.
Flint, you want to meet my dogs?
Where are you keeping these dogs? I've known you for a while. I've never seen you have a dog.
Oh my
Yeah, I've got 2 dogs.
Where are you keeping them?
They're in my coat.
Plaskin does, in fact, have those dogs in him.
What do you mean they're in your coat?
I open my coat like the guy from Resident Evil and he's like, "What do you buy?" And that's my coat. And I just point to the patches with a patch with 2 dogs on it.
Now you see, what was the last thing you did with the patches that I remember?
The
I remember-
hole?
Yeah,
We walk through the front door.
yeah.
No, I'm not
Well-
salty about that still, 3 years later.
I'm a little afraid of what's gonna happen when you pull that patch off.
Oh, they'll turn into 2 dogs. But I really don't want to be up here alone with you. I need something more comforting, like a dog.
What's wrong with being up here with me?
You've got like maybe 4 more square feet of space in this crow's nest, just so you know.
And that 4 square feet could be filled with fluffy mastiff.
Absolutely. It will be 200% full.
What if the dogs are scared of heights?
I never considered that.
You are going to bring them into this world of terror and agony.
Nothing but heights.
Nothing but heights. It's all heights.
This is all they would have known. Is on the boat. It's all heights.
Oops, all heights.
Wait,
All
it's all
right.
heights?
I
Always
guess I'll
has
pull,
been.
off,
Has been.
I'll pull off my other patch and make a horse with saddlebags.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
I mean, if hanging out with me is so bad, I couldn't summon Reginald again.
Plaskin is really determined to get these mastiffs in the crow's nest.
Bro, I've held on to these mastiffs for years and they've never come up. I'm looking for an excuse to add dogs to the party.
Well, didn't you start by summoning 4 apes?
Yeah, but that's contra animals. That goes away after an hour. These are like
Yeah.
actual living, breathing creatures. They don't go away.
Yeah, I'm going to have to double check that. It's written kind of ambiguously.
What, did the hole I put on that door go away?
Yes.
Not while you were there.
Well,
The hole is also not a creature.
Oh, so the creatures just go away.
I need to look into it. I know that you can create them, and in like the moment that there's an ambiguously long frame of time, but I don't know if it creates 2 new creatures that then you like have as pets for perpetuity. No, chat might be screaming at me right now. I can't see Twitch.
It just says Mastiff, man. That's an
Nothing
actual
yet.
creature in the D&D handbook.
Yes, which means the D&D handbook has a stat block for it. Yeah, I'll look into it. But I thank you for putting it on my radar because I hadn't even considered this.
I mean, if the
boy.
stuff it made went away after a while, what good are the gems?
Because you can hand them over to somebody and buy something and then get the hell out of Dodge.
I mean, I guess you could. I've never considered the fact that anything on this was temporary, Brandon.
That's fair. I haven't even spent time considering it. So that's just being honest. Like, okay, that's a cool idea that's been thrown at me. I need to go look at like what's like rules is written and then see if there's other opinions on it. I haven't made up my mind. That's all.
If you come to regret it later, it is incredibly easy to kill 2 mastiffs. They have like 10 hit points each.
Oh my god, Kate.
I'm just saying.
I'm not ready for this.
Bradley killed my last pet.
Killed your last character too.
Oh my god. Jesus.
If you're talking about death,
He brought them back.
that was my own fault.
Holy crap. Okay, up in the crow's nest, Flint and Blaskin. What is actually going down? Like rule lawyering and figuring that out aside.
I mean, I was gonna summon a dog, but now I just feel silly. Now
Well,
You
I feel
are
silly
silly.
the
Own
entire
it.
game.
You are so silly.
I am not. You are the person who told me not to summon 2 fucking dogs in the top of the crow's nest, Kate, because their lives will be so.
I did not tell you not to.
Conversation with you.
I just want you to recognize the emotional burden that 2 dogs might put on you, on poor innocent Blaskin.
That's what I was worried about more than anything. I thought 1 would be fine.
Oh my god. This is the D&D you tune in for.
I don't know what I want to talk with
Ooh.
Flint about. Flint, start talking. Say things.
I have a feeling that we're in more danger than random elementals and dragons are really showing. I think the crew that we're working for know about some dangers better than they're letting on.
Well, they probably should. I've worked on a boat before. That would be pretty normal. You think we told every person we paid protection for everything that happened to our boat? No, no one would ever come with us.
Seeing as falling off this boat is a bit worse than falling off of a regular boat, I would like to know what's going on personally.
Do you want to like sneak into the captain's quarters at night and look for a diary?
Can you do that?
I mean, I don't really want to. I think it's okay.
I mean, I'm just saying you're better at sneaking than I am.
I know, but I really don't want to go steal anything from anybody.
You don't
Especially
have to.
their diary and look into their personal thoughts. Flint,
Just worried
if I
about
had a
our
diary,
safety.
if I had a diary, would you break it open, Flint?
If you put me in danger, maybe.
Well, maybe you should handle this on your own because I don't want to go steal from this lady. She tried my apple. She's all right. Now, if you want to try and convince her to just tell us about this, I'm all on board.
I did try and ask her about this, and she shrugged, and Poe shrugged.
Then you might just have to handle this one without me, dude. I'm sorry.
So you really don't mind how much danger you're going to be put into?
I mean, I feel like we did pretty good on the last fight, Flint.
I'm not saying we can't handle it, but I'm saying that we should know what we're getting into.
I don't know how you expect me to help you.
I just want to know that you have my back.
I mean, if they come attack you, I'll have your back. That's about all I can promise, brub.
As you finish that sentence, Blaskin, you hear the sound of like a glass shattering somewhere below the top deck.
Flint, what did you do? They said it was. You just said it was somewhere below the top deck.
It was, yeah. It's you guys are out, above deck, obviously. So the sound doesn't make sense with what you can see. There's not a whole lot of activity on the deck itself, but it sounded like it came from the deck. So it was a little muffled. So you're assuming it's like at least a deck below, kind of toward the front of the ship.
Okay. Hey, Flint, can you stay right here for a second?
Yeah.
I have to go use the little robots room.
I was waiting to see how you finished that thought.
I have to go to the hydraulics chamber.
It was on purpose. I wanted that joke. It's like, I'll be right back. As I say that, and I rush down, hoping that Flint didn't notice what I'd said out loud.
All right, Flint, are you staying up as he scrambles down the mast?
I guess.
Okay.
Somebody's got to stay on watch.
I'm gonna
Fair enough.
check out the source of the noise.
Okay, you head toward the galley entrance. So it's the doors that were to the fore of the ship.
Okay.
Nothing amiss in the galley. You hear a little. Yeah, you hear like a couple like soft thuds. A deck below. So there's a set of stairs down. Kind of. So you walk in like the main entrance, and the galley's right in front of you. There's the two kind of reverse stairs down to what is kind of like the cargo hold, like the fore cargo hold. There's one in the front of the ship and one kind of in midship.
Okay.
So your best guess is since it sounds like right below you, it's happening in that general area, like the other cargo hold.
Well, I'm gonna go in that cargo hold.
Okay. As you head down the stairs and turn around toward the cargo door, you see one prone form and broken glass. Looks like there's a shattered lantern. And the door's slightly ajar into the cargo hold itself.
Can I investigate the area from where I'm standing before I walk in there? Because this smells like foul play.
Yeah. What do you want to investigate?
I want to see, is there anything that looks like what direction this person may have been hit in, or if there's anything out of place. Like, this seems to me like somebody is trying to do something invisible and unseen, so I'm checking the shadows to see if there's anybody else in here.
Sure, make an investigation check.
I'm not the best investigator.
I mean, that's not bad. So
Of course.
you definitely take in one of the ship's hands is just laid out to the side of the double doors that lead into the 4 cargo hold. This isn't like a big spray of blood, so you take in that maybe this was some kind of bludgeoning weapon just knocking the dude out, or were they choked out? You can't tell, but it's not like there wasn't an intent to kill. You do also start to hear, as you're just scanning the area, the splintering of wood, like somebody's hacking into or crowbarring through a pallet or something.
Okay.
It's kind of off in the distance through the doorway that you can see is still left ajar. There's no vocalizations, but there's just kind of the harried B&E kind of energy.
I'm gonna rush up to the person on the ground and I'm gonna use good berry and put a berry in their mouth.
Okay. That gives
1
how
HP.
much? Just okay.
I've got
1
9
HP.
more berries. I'm giving this guy 1 because I don't know what's going on yet.
Yeah, fair enough. You kind of rush up, kneel down, administer the berry, and with 1 HP, they just kind of. Oh, it happens to be the dwarf that gave Will the admonishing about walking around under the ship without a harness. What the are you? Did you just fucking deck me from behind?
Oh no, if I decked you, I probably wouldn't have been that bad.
What?
I did find you passed out on the ground though, possibly from being decked from behind.
I was definitely fuck. It still hurts like a bitch. No, I was definitely decked from behind. What are you doing here? If you were where'd they go?
I think I heard you get decked from behind, and that's the noise that drew me down here, bud. I know as much as you do.
Okay.
I don't know what you want from me here.
More of whatever you did that helped me feel a little better, I guess.
I hold up my left hand, which has like 5 more berries still dangling from it. Do you want the other 5? I've actually got enough.
I know, that's what made me laugh. You're skin flinting HP. Oh.
All you have to do is say please.
Do they even understand what the hell's going on? They do not. Are you fucking with me?
I don't think so.
I don't want grapes.
Oh, well, this is what I used to make you feel better. Are you sure? I made these for you.
All right, you know what? Just give me what you got. Let me. Fuck it.
I'll give him the other 9.
Oh, okay. So as he eats them, he's like, "Oh, okay, okay. I don't know where you grew these, but these are fucking amazing."
That's my flesh and blood.
I'm suddenly nauseous.
He's now Jesus.
Are these Cheez-Its?
Actually, I never thought the opportunity to like role play Blaskin growing good berries from his fingers would come up so often, but boy, it comes up a lot.
Everybody else calls them dingleberries. I don't know where they get that.
Oh, no. That was the wrong timing. That was almost soda all over the screen. Oh, babe. Okay, he's back up to okay. All right, well,
I don't know who hit you from behind, but I'll look.
yeah, wait. That door was locked before. He points over toward the cargo hold that is, conspicuously ajar. You're still hearing like the crack of wood and some like prying of like some nails giving way.
Oh, I rush into that room because somebody's stealing something. Who is the would-be thief?
You rush in. It's dimly lit. There is just a single candle that's kind of to the like. So there is a candle light obscuring a body that is between you and the candle, and they are like breaking open a one of many kind of head height cargo boxes. There's just like a whole. This entire area is just full of these in rows, maybe like 4x4 on the floor, and then 8 feet tall.
Okay.
And he's got this crowbar into one, and he's just muttering to himself. And all you take in is, "Gotta get her out. Gotta get her out. She's got to be in here somewhere." And then the shadow kind of turns just in time to catch that you're showing up. And he goes, "No. And you see them reach into like their clothing and pull out just like a let's say a pipe bomb shape. It's not a pipe bomb, but it's just like the first thing I can think of. It's a tube like about a foot long and maybe 6 inches in diameter.
I cast one.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We're going to because I have something that I'm going to need to drop soon to take care of. So I want to do an initiative roll off, and then we can pick up on that cliffhanger next time. So give me an initiative roll.
11.
Oh no. Let's see what his initiative. Where'd it go? Counter. There it is. Crap. What's your dex stat?
I have a +3. I have 16 total decks.
Oh, no. Okay. Wow. Are you serious? They have a +4. So you guys ended up on the same natural roll, and then he beat you by the dex stat.
Oh, he has to die now.
So you see him pull like just a ripcord off the end of this weird tube, and the tube disappears in a cloud of pink mist, and a bunch of pink mist starts to appear behind him.
2 masters come out.
That's where we're going to pick up next time.
I just got the power of pink. What do I do?
Nice. Thank you for running, sir. Appreciate it. Thank you, everyone who hung out tonight with us. Appreciate that, as well as all the raids. That was nice.
Wow.
If you'd like to check up any replays or catch up on any of the other campaigns you may have not seen, you can check that out on YouTube and Rumble. Subs and likes, all that stuff is appreciated over there. We're 11 away from 100 on YouTube.
Ooh.
So that's kind of cool. It's a long way from being, the millions that people get, but hey, I'd be happy with 100. And I think unless something happens, we will be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow with Savage Sundays. GM Manswolf will be running that. And guess if not, have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. Night, everybody.
Thanks, Alex.
And
Yeah,
I'll find
internet.
someone to
Night,
raid if
everybody.
you hang out.